America's crossroads of country music, the Jewel Theater in Springfield, Missouri, it's the Ozark Jubilee. And tonight we're pleased to present the man who'll be heading up this special every fourth Saturday night version of the Jubilee, America's #1 folk singer, Webb Pierce.
Well, thanks an awful lot. It's certainly wonderful to be here at the Ozark Jubilee. And I might add, it's certainly wonderful to be a part of the wonderful show that comes to you from the Ozarks. Well, we got a couple here in the audience that's doing a little honeymooning this week, so we want to do our first song for them. It's Mr. and Mrs. Frank Goodell. So we're going to sing the first song called Love, Love, Love. Sometimes I cry when you don't call. I'm beginning to think you don't love me at all. But you're still my baby. I want the whole world to know. But I just love, 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 love you so. Friends are trying to tell me that I'm just a fool. Your love don't mean a thing. But I keep hoping someday that you'll see things my way. We'll make the wedding bells ring. Then I'll have you to hold me tight. We'll be alone both day and night. So tell everybody I want the whole world to know. Well, I just love, 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 love you so. Life's just too short to fuss and fight. If you trust in me, well, I'll treat you right. So tell everybody I want the whole world to know. Well, I just love, 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 love you so. Ah, thanks an awful lot. Well, it's just about time to get a fella out here. We all know him. We call him Uncle around here, but that doesn't mean he's a grandpa, because he's just about the funniest feller in the Ozarks. I'm talking about Uncle Sipe. Let's give him a nice hand, huh? Well. Hello, Uncle Sipe.
Gum, I'm glad to see you, boy.
Well, it's good to see you. Say,
Yeah?
by the way, that is a real nice suit you got on there.
Buddy, I'm dressed up tonight, ain't I?
You are really
I tell you,
looking
Mr.
wild.
Webb, I just didn't want you to come up here and didn't want y'all to feel ashamed of me, and I just kind of took my best holt.
Well, you're looking at the part.
This is the second suit I've bought in 2 weeks.
Is that right?
Yeah, I had an old one. You've seen that thing I've been wearing.
Yeah.
In fact, me and the old woman was married in it. Years ago there, and she keeps egging me on to buy a new one.
Uh-huh.
And I went to town last week and took a load of taters and bought her some piece goods to make her a dress, and I just thought I'd buy me a new suit and surprise her.
I don't blame you.
You know, I bought a complete brand new outfit from head to foot.
You did?
And just throwed it over in the back end of the pickup.
Uh-huh.
And just before I got home, about a half a mile this side of our house, crossed a little creek there, and I just thought, well, I'll just put on my new outfit and drive up to the house and surprise the old woman.
Did you?
Yeah. Well, I got over in there, and there's a little creek there in this bridge. No traffic, nobody passes but the mailman. He'd done come and went. So I got in this pickup truck, and I took my old clothes off and just throwed them over in the river there, and they just floated down that little old creek there.
Go downstream.
And then I reached down to get my new outfit to put it on,
Uh-huh.
and it wasn't there.
Wasn't there?
No, it bounced out of the truck. I'd lost it.
There you saw it without an outfit.
There I stood. There I stood.
What happened?
Well, I just crawled over behind the wheel, cranked up the motor, and said, I'll just drive up to the house like this and surprise her anyhow.
Oh, well, that really is. That's one of the wildest suits I've seen in a long time. I'm telling
Got
you.
it in Arkansas.
In Arkansas?
Yep. Coming up here, we had to stop to eat there, and there was a town, that them merchants, is everyone selling out and leaving town.
Is that right?
Every store had a sign that says big fire sale,
Oh?
clearance sale. Going out of every one of them selling out and leaving.
Trying to get rid of the
And
merchandise.
one feller just practically drugged me in the store and sold me this outfit.
He did?
Hey, Miss Parrott, you know what that fool does?
What?
Asked me if I wanted 2 pair of pants.
2 pair of pants?
I told him, I said, I know it gets pretty cold up in them Ozarks, but I don't think I'll need 2 pair of pants. he must have thought I was some greenhorn or something.
I guess so. Say, incidentally, how's Aunt Sap?
Ain't Sap doing pretty good?
She's
Well,
feeling better.
yeah, this frost helped her a little.
The frost?
Yeah, she's just like a persimmon,
Yeah?
sour all summer, and then a little touch of frost, and she starts sweetening up. Then, you know. You know, the other day we celebrated our wedding anniversary.
Really?
Yeah, been married 50 years.
Yeah, that's something to celebrate.
Yeah, it is our 50th anniversary.
Yeah?
Some fella asked me if it was our golden wedding. I told him if it was gold, it had cankered 30 years ago. I said, I guess you could call it our pewter anniversary or something like that. Yeah, I told her that morning. I said, Sap, we've been married 50 years today.
Yeah?
And I think just as much of you right now as I did late yesterday evening. You know what I bought her for a university present?
What?
I bought her a radio and a refrigerator.
A radio and a refrigerator?
Yes, sir.
What a contrast.
Ordered them from a mail order house.
You did?
And they come and I installed them myself.
Yeah?
Yeah, got me a screwdriver and a monkey wrench and I installed them there. But I got the wires all mixed up in them things.
You did?
Yes, sir. And now every time you turn the radio on, the thing starts defrosting. And every time you open the refrigerator door, Webb Pierre starts singing, he's in the jailhouse now. Speaking of jailhouses reminds me, I better go get my brother Rod out.
Well, thank you there, Uncle Sam. Let's get my...
Well, friends, we'll be right back to continue with America's favorite pastime known as country music.
Disneyland, a fabulous hour of pure enchantment from Walt Disney. Disneyland, where young and old alike travel to exciting and fun-filled places all over the world. Adventureland, here you'll share the thrills and excitement to be found behind the true life cameras. Frontierland, bringing you tall tales and true of America's wild frontier days. Tomorrowland, a trip to this land of the future will give you a fascinating glimpse into the world that is yet to come. Fantasyland, a make-believe world where the only requirement for fun and happiness is your imagination. Here, indeed, is the happiest kingdom of them all. Every week on ABC television, see Walt Disney's Disneyland.
Don't miss Walt Disney's Disneyland every week on ABC Television Network.
Well, if all the young fellers sitting out there looking in on the Jubilee tonight knew what this next young lady was going to sing, I'm afraid they'd all dash to their telephones and call her up because Miss Shirley Cadell is going to sing a little song, Call Me Up, and I'll come calling on you.
When you're all alone and blue and you don't know what to do, call me up and I'll come calling on you. When you're all alone at home and no one calls you on the phone, call me up and I'll come calling on
Well, in addition to being one of the finest singers I've ever seen, that girl has an awful lot of personality. You know, not too long ago, 3 or 4 years ago, I was traveling out through Texas, and a good friend of mine dropped in one night. And as we were talking, he says to me, he says, "Well, when am I going to get started in this country music entertainment business?" I said, "Well, look, you got a good voice. Why don't you make a few phonograph records?" And that he did. And it wasn't too long after that he come out with one of the nation's biggest hit songs. And I'm real proud to have him as my guest here tonight. Let's make welcome Jim Reeves.
I once had a mansion and lived in my glory, but now I'm down to my last dime. I had a sweetheart, but I was unfaithful. Yes, I've lived a lot in my time. I fought the grim reaper down in the dark valley. I prayed when the sun wouldn't shine. I've looked through the bars of a cold, lonely prison. Yes, I've lived a lot in my time. I once was a soldier and I've been a rambler. I thought that everything was fine. I've looked through the bars of a lonely prison. Yes, I've lived a lot in my time. I've walked with our master down in the dark valley, and wonderful peace I did find. Someday I'll journey to Eden's green pastures. Oh, I've lived a lot in my time.
I've lived a lot in my time, Jim Reeves. Folks, you know, when we were here kind of filling in for Red when he was on vacation, we introduced a song to you, and we've got it out on a phonograph record for you. And we want to thank you for all those nice cards and letters that you sent in. And we want to sing it for you now. We hope you'll enjoy hearing it once again, called If You Were Me, How Are You? If you were me and I were you, and I should do the things you do, could you still love the way I keep on loving you? Of all the times you've been untrue, if I should be the same by you, just tell me now, what would you do if you were me and I were you? Someday my love may grow cold, then I'd love you no more, I know. Think of all the unkind things you said and done, but I still love you even though your love for me you never show. Just tell me now,
Thank you very much, Webb. You know, now's the time that I like to talk to you folks about coming to see us here at the Ozark Jubilee. And it's just as easy as pie, too. A lot of you make special trips to come see us, and a lot of you folks who are planning on taking fall vacations, I know, can plan to wrap them around a visit here at the Ozark Jubilee. So tonight, do this. Just drop us your name on a postcard and send it to Ozark Jubilee, Springfield, Missouri. And you'll have your ticket ordering information by return mail.
The Adventures of Rin Tin Tin. The U.S. Cavalry Outpost of Fort Apache provides the setting for this hard-hitting Western adventure. With Lee Aker as Corporal Rusty, James Brown as Lieutenant Rip Masters, and starring the wonder dog Rin Tin Tin. Young and old alike will thrill to this exciting story, combining action-packed adventure with the warm companionship of a boy and his dog.
Hey, Ray! Pretty nice. Sure have a lot of exciting times together at Fort Apache. And we'd like you to join in the fun. Isn't that right, Rennie?
Join Rusty and Rinty every week on ABC television for The Adventures of Rin Tin Tin.
Be sure to see The Adventures of Rin Tin Tin on ABC Television Network.
Well, any square dance team that Mr. L.D. Keller has anything to do with must be the greatest. Here are the Promenaders, square dancing boys, huh? Thank you a lot there, Promenaders. Well, I know you folks wouldn't be happy without another song from our special guest tonight, so we're going to bring him right out here and have him sing his biggest hit today called Yonder Comes a Sucker. Jim Reed!
Yonder comes a sucker and he's got my gal, and she's gone, 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 and she's gone, 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 and I'll bid her my last farewell. I fell in love with a pretty little thing. I thought that wedding bells would ring. She was as sweet could be, till I found out what she did to me. Railroad, steamboat, river, and canal. Yonder comes a sucker and he's got my gal. And she's gone, 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 and she's gone, 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 and I'll bid her my last farewell. I asked her mother to let her go. She whispered, Mother, please tell him no. Though he may think that I am true, there's plenty more who think so too. Railroad, steamboat, river, and canal. Got my gal, gone, 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 and she's gone, 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 and I'll bid her my last farewell. I know I'll hear him sing this song. Railroad, steamboat, river, and canal. Yonder comes a sucker and he's got my gal. She's gone, 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 and she's gone, gone, gone. And I'll bid her my last farewell.
Jim Reeves. And that fine band backing him up, too, incidentally, was Bill Wimberly and his Country Rhythm Boys. And I want to tell you folks about Bill, too. He's going to be at the Hillbilly Village in Jefferson City, Missouri this Wednesday, and at Fred's Barn in Dallas, Texas on Thursday. And you folks around Tulsa, he's going to be at the Cimarron Ballroom Saturday with all of his gang. And now, in a moment, we'll learn what Webb has in store for us next.
It's for you, kids, Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse Club. Kids, you'll love it. A whole hour of fun-packed, exciting entertainment every day, Monday through Friday, when ABC Television presents the Mickey Mouse Club.
Who's the leader of the club that's made for you and me? Mickey Mouse, for you and me.
See the Mickey Mouse Club on ABC Television Network. Friends, it's hymn time now on the Ozark Jubilee, and Webb is going to sing for us the beautiful Precious Memories.
Unseen angel sent from somewhere to my soul. How they linger ever near me. Precious sacred scenes unfold. Precious memories, how they linger, how they ever flood my soul. In the stillness of the midnight, precious sacred scenes unfold. Precious memories, how they linger, how they ever flood my soul. In the stillness of the midnight, precious sacred scenes unfold. Well, friends, I want to say it's certainly been wonderful being here with you at the Ozark Jubilee. And I might add, it's certainly a pleasure to become a part of this great show. I want to thank Jim Reeves for being my special guest tonight. I'd also like to thank Uncle Sight, Shirley Cadell, the Promenaders, Bill Wembley and his wonderful band, and our very fine announcer, Joe Slattery. Before I go, I'd like to leave a little thought with you folks. Always like people for what you know they are and not for what you hear they are, because even horses carry tails.
The Ozark Jubilee, starring Webb Pierce, has come to you live from Springfield, Missouri, produced by Crossroads TV Productions. Webb Pierce will return 4 weeks from tonight at the same time. And of course, next week, be watching for the return of the Ozark Jubilee, starring Red Foley. Joe Slattery speaking. Good night, everybody, from America's Crossroads of country music. Stay tuned for the Grand Ole Opry on ABC Television Network. This is ABC Television Network.